funny, you remind me of my brother. That's what he does. Everything is documented.
So, what are you doing now?
Well, right now, we're cutting the fish into little pieces because the damn merchants don't do this time of the year. It's only during the Jewish holidays that they grind the fish for you.
So we've got our own grinder set up here.
Well,
and we've got a little bit of fish
and I said if
in the bowl.
worse comes to worse, that what we would do is just do the old-fashioned way, that chopper. And where's the chopper?
I put it on the other shelf.
On the other shelf? Well, you guys should take a picture of that because
Yeah, we should use that.
because that chopper and bowl is really like a heirloom because it belonged to Lil's mother, and we had it for at least 60 years, and I don't know how long her mother had it, and who knows, maybe she got it from her mother, because I don't know, would have to research the chopper, see whether it was made in America or made in Poland somewhere, or Russia.
All right.
That family came from Minsk, which is White Russia. That was the Seagull family. So with making gefilte fish, you get a little bit of history.
So there's the old-fashioned technology, and here's the new
Well,
technology.
just to show off a little, maybe I'll chop a little.
I think so, yeah.
Just so people will see how they used to make fish. And one of my earliest memories is that of my grandmother making fish. And I was about 5 years old, and whenever she made fish and chopped the onions, she used to cry. And she had a good reason to cry because she had just lost a daughter who was 26 years old. And I never learned how the daughter died. But somehow she died mysteriously. Some say she may have been poisoned from food or something.
Intentionally poisoned.
Pardon?
Intentionally poisoned or food poisoning.
No, food poisoning.
Okay.
She was married to a man by the name of Enzo, whom I never met. So what you do is you have to do this. And this is just maybe a few ounces of fish. And we're making 5 pounds of fish. And this is just the fish, but then you have to put eggs in and everything else. And you have to keep mixing it and chopping it.
So you put the...
All right, that's enough of a demonstration. You get the idea. And now what we'll do is we'll put this through the grinder.
So we've gone from the early 19th century over here to the 21st century very quickly. A rapid change. Well, this is more efficient. I don't think I can tape and do this at the same time.
Well,
So you just have to use your imagination. Okay, we're back. So now what's happening?
now after we ground the fish and we ground the onions, then we start the processor.
And what else is in there? Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs are in there and onions. And we had added, this goes in this way or the other way? Okay, and that's ready to go?
Yep. Oh, wait a minute, it's not plugged in.
Huh? You unplugged it?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, might be a good idea to put one of the eggs in here. We need 3 eggs here, 3 large eggs.
So what's the consistency?
Well, it looks like it's paste, like a paste. Yeah, that's not how you crack an egg.
Well, it's documented now that that's how you do it. So that's going to be your reputation as an egg cracker. Subpar. And here's the stock. Just boiling. So this is boiling. Should it be boiling or just simmering?
Well, if you get it to simmer, but if you turn it down too low, it doesn't simmer, it just stops.
Yeah, it's not
So-
easy.
Well,
This
it's
is-
not
this-
really boiling yet.
Well, it was. I turned it down.
Yeah, but you
Just
turn-
now I turned it down.
You turn it down too much. It won't keep it on the first. It has to keep.
It has to
simmering.
keep bubbling. Okay.
If you keep it, if you turn it down too far. Now, what you have to do when you have to take this off. First take the knife out and watch your fingers. All right. And try not to get any in there, because it's a bitch to clean.
So you just keep doing this repeatedly
Right, and
until you
somewhere-
complete it.
somewhere you have
Spatula?
let's see.
Yep.
This feels just right. Okay. You want to continue?
Yeah, I will.
But she is now going to be an expert. Oh. The most important part we didn't show it. We didn't show you how she takes the fish out from the pot with her hands,
Oh, yeah.
which is the proper way. You don't spoon it out.
I'll do that next.
You do that
For the
next.
next batch.
You'll just have enough for. Is that done?
I think it is.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Right. Okay.
Okay, we're getting there.
We are getting
We are getting there. The experimental haddock, year of the haddock, gefilte fish.
And this is terrific. Why do you look a different color here all of a sudden?
The light? I don't know.
I don't know. No, take the Woozits out.
Yeah, I'm going to.
But you have to make sure that none gets into the bottom there. And when you wash it, of course, this one is bigger than the one I have at home. Because I had one that I thought I cleaned, and it turned out
It was
that there was a
not.
little piece of fish that was stuck in there,
Ew.
and the kitchen stunk, and we could never figure out where it came from.
Yeah, I bet it. That is the type of thing that would
There's
really
nothing
be.
like old fish.
Yeah, disgusting. Okay, now we're
All
ready for
right.
the last portion.
Yeah, now watch
After
that. No more eggs.
No eggs, that's it?
Yeah,
We've got 3
it
eggs.
calls for 3 eggs.
Okay, so this is it.
Yeah.
The last of the fish,
Yeah, I see. Watch her.
which has been ground up.
See how she does that? Wow.
Perfect.
That's how you
Okay.
have to do. But then later, of course, the test comes when you make the balls.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right. Every time you make a load in the processor, you put a little bit of the salt and pepper, and I guess that's it, because the other stuff was already in there. Or actually, you should do that same thing with the breadcrumbs, because we put the breadcrumbs off.
All at once,
Oh, we put the breadcrumbs in.
before. You put it in the ground fish, but not the
Yeah, we put it in-
processed fish.
The ground fish, so that too, that should all be mixed. And the easiest way to mix it, now the process of chopping this is to set it, it's like mixing cement. You just keep pounding away in one direction. And then you turn it and you do it in another direction. With the hope that the pepper will spread out and the salt will spread out. And I don't know if there's any scientific basis for any of this. But the point is, on the other hand, people will say, well, my piece has too much pepper, and the other one will say, well, mine doesn't have enough. So what you do is you change pieces, or half and half, or whatever. And the main, oh, we forgot to get horseradish.
That's a big problem.
Why?
I don't know if we can get a horseradish root. We might have to buy the golds in the jar.
Pardon?
We may have to get the jarred.
Well, you can do that.
It's the wrong time
But
of
don't-
year.
But don't dare do it for the holiday. For the holiday, you have to get the real stuff.
So why was the fish last year the best fish that you ever had?
I don't know.
It was just the taste?
There was something, the taste, the consistency, the color, it's all important.
It all came
Now,
together.
this will never be white because salmon isn't white.
Right.
But with whitefish and pike, it should be pure white. But many people use carp, and that's a black fish. And Leah never used carp
Why?
because it's a scavenger and it comes out dark. And the reason Jews use it is because in Europe it was probably the only fish they could get, and it was cheap. And the custom was, the week before the holiday, somebody would go out and catch a fish, and they used to put it in the bathtub, keep it alive until the day they'd make it.
Did that ever happen at your house?
Never.
No one ever put the fish in the bathtub?
Huh?
No one ever put the fish in the bathtub?
No, not that. I don't think my mother ever made food. Yeah, she made it. But I don't know what my grandmother did.
So this, you do this for a long time?
Pardon?
You do this for a long time. I should probably do it.
Well, you do it until you figure that it must be mixed. And one of the ways to taste it, if you're lucky, is to taste it. You have to figure out...
You have to cook it. A little
Well,
piece?
before you cook it, is to stick your finger in it and pick out a spot and see if you can taste the salt and pepper. And if you can't, that means it's not mixed enough. The other solution is to get a great big processor that will take all this at one time. Well, I guess Jewish women, when they made gefilte fish, and their eyes used to tear, they used to think of all the terrible things that happened. And right now, I think of all the good things that happened. All right, time to taste. You don't have to swallow it. Probably needs a little more salt. Let's try it another spot.
This is the old-fashioned way.
No, this was Leah's way. Yeah, it tastes so. See, that was pretty good. So it means in one spot it was very good.
Another spot, not so
Another
good.
spot it was not so good.
So you gotta mix some more. I can mix. Let me mix.
All right, and you can take over a mix. Well, it is old-fashioned. It is
It
old-fashioned.
smells good.
Huh?
It smells good.
Yeah.
It smells oniony.
Well, that's good. I hope this doesn't come out like this, but your cheeks are green.
Okay, well.
Or some, not the cheeks, but your hair next to your face is a different color.
My hair is different colors depending on where it is.
Is that what it is?
So unfortunately, we're doing the video right as I need a dye job. Hey Sam,
Yeah.
guess who's here?
Hey, look at who we have here.
Look who's here. It's gonna help us.
Look who we have here. He's going to learn how to make gefilte fish too, aren't you? Huh?
Yay, look. Here's the fish.
You're going to learn how to make gefilte fish?
You can taste it when it's done. You can taste it when
All
it's
right,
done.
let's say it's good. Let's say it's good. Now comes the real... Drop it into boiling water. And then that's the important thing is the washing of the hands. You grab a handful of fish. Depends on the size of your hand. And then you see there are little creases in here. You keep doing this until it's solid. There's no creases. And try to shape it as much of a ball as you can. And then you drop it in the water. Okay?
So,
And as you do it, you count. Of course, when you take, because you make sure that you take as much out as you put in, as many out. And you keep doing this.
so you don't take these things out first. You don't take the head or the.
No, nothing. You let that cook
It all
till
cooks
the bones
together.
are soft, and so that you can chew the bones. And for supper, I'll have the head.
It's all yours.
There's a lot of meat on it.
It's all yours.
With the eyes or without the eyes. Now you have to be careful since that bone of the salmon did not sink to the bottom and it's floating on top. Be careful not to drop any fish next to the bones because you'll take some of the meat off of the fish.
How long does it boil?
3 hours, at least. And there's something you have to do while it's boiling.
Drink wine?
Oh, you can do a lot of things, but you have to shake. You have to shake the, not now. After you sort of shake the pot up so they don't stick together. But the important thing is to make sure you have no creases in here.
Sam, what do you think? What do you think, Sam? Are you going to have some of the fish when it's all cooked and done? Hi, Sam.
And then you have a large, one of the things,
What else?
one of the things you should have asked for when you were in the fish market, they usually get their fish shipped in these plastic pans. You ever see them?
No.
They're about the size of this, little bigger than this pan.
So that's good for storing the
That's
fish.
good for storing it, right? Because then you can keep them flat.
Are you finished? Would you like more toast? Well, we got... Hey! What are you doing?
You know, I just realized I was going down the hill. That to get back, I have to go up the hill. And I'm better going down tonight.
Yes, Josh and I took a long walk recently, and Josh chose the route, and we kept going down, 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 down. Well, it was about an hour and a half long walk because we kept going down, and so of course you got to come back up.
I know.
Yeah.
There's no flat streets.
No, no. The best strategy is to, up, down, up, down. It's a nice day, Sam. It's a nice day, Sam.
His expression has changed.
Yeah.
His facial expression has changed.
How was it before?
His head seemed not to be proportionate. When he was younger, his head was large.
Yeah.
Right now, it seems just perfect. You're perfect. That's yucky. That's yucky. He knows what yucky is.
Yeah.
Grass is yucky. Grass is yucky. Now what's the other one that's yummy?
Well, it's just different things. Yucky, yummy.
Is there something for grass?
No, that wasn't in there.
yucky. What's yummy? Greens. Color greens. It's so much fun with that ball.
He loves it.
He's going to be a basketball player. He'll be 7 foot tall. Oh my God. Michelle, you know this place smells like a Jewish home on a Saturday afternoon. That fish, you can smell it down the street.
Yeah, it's pretty potent.
It's powerful. I hope you have the exhaust fan here, or the cats will be after the neighborhood.
Let's go check it. Maybe we should open the windows. It's still cooking.
It's still cooking. It's supposed to. It's only been cooking an hour.
1 hour.
You got 2 to go. Is there water left there? There shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's simmering down, and that's what it should do. Oh yeah. You know something? It's crowded.
Yeah.
We should have done it in 2 pots.
Well,
But listen, for a first time.
and
I
it's
did
not
real-
for a special occasion.
Oh, hey, listen. You know, the test is in the.
The taste. It smells good. It smells very good. How did Sam do?
So this is the. Oh, these are great.
All right, Sam, let's watch.
These are great.
Watch Papa. Look what he's doing.
Wow.
Okay, so here we are, one of the final stages.
All right. Well, the final stage is the eating
The
stage.
eating. One of the final stages. They almost look like matzo balls.
They're all good. They're all good.
Guess what Sam had for dessert?
What do you have for dessert?
Sam, what did you have for dessert? Sam, what did you have? Ice cream.
Wow.
Ice cream. Yummy.
You might need that pan too.
So far we have 6. Okay. All right. So we have 20.
So far. This is a good batch, I'll tell you. But I tasted there's a piece that come off.
Yeah.
It's not the same when you use the other fish. It's a different taste. But
Yeah, well, the other fish, that's the traditional one.
that's right. And that you have to get only in the season.
This is make do.
Oh, I don't.
But it actually looks pretty good. It's light
It is.
because of the haddock.
It looks good.
Are you going to drink champagne? That's not a good toy. No, sorry. What about this ball? 24.
Huh?
24 pieces.
That's it.
Not bad.
24 pieces.
Not bad for a. So the first part is to get the fish out, and then the second part is to get the carrots out.
Now, the other thing you have to do tell you this head. I wonder if you bought a head, what it would cost. You know, this head weighs a pound.
It was a big, big fish.
Look at that.
The tag.
The tag.
Oh boy. Well,
Now it came off.
now it adds a little extra flavor. Well, it's being recorded. We could hide it. We could lie, but we can't because. Hey, Mister.
What does it say?
So, after the fish is in the container, you add the broth. And you're trying to catch carrots, I assume.
Well, you don't save the carrots. The carrots are decorative. Oh, one more. All right. Now, the idea is to do is put this in here and then pour that out.
Okay. You want me to do that? I can do something.
Well,
Sam!
what's a good idea is to, I don't know if you want to photograph this, my hands are clean, because you take a carrot and you put it on top of a fish, like so.
Okay, Sammy. All right.
Why does he like to crawl on my feet?
I don't know, but he does.
Does he like to crawl on my feet?
He's, I think he feels like he's hiding.
He's hiding? Now there's a little, see, the idea is to have large pieces of carrot. So if it's a small carrot, if you cut it on the bias,
Yeah.
you can make it bigger.
So we may not have enough carrot for all
Oh,
of the
you don't have
fish.
enough. You have plenty of carrots. You have more carrots than you need, I think.
What's this?
You can use that, that's on you.
Oh. Oh. Here's a good one. Oh, I'm breaking it.
Well,
Uh-oh, mister. No, no. E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O. Oh.
if you can you pour that?
Yeah.
Has a special name. It's called the schmatties. Schmatti in Yiddish are rags. But this in itself is a delicacy. So you don't throw it out. You eat it.
So this is your dinner tonight.
This is for dinner tonight.
You don't really need the chicken after all.
Well, there's plenty of this because there's a lot of meat on that salmon bone.
So Sam was yelling. So this is schmatties.
E-I-E-I-O. These are schmatties.
All right.
Joan just called me
Yeah.
on my cell phone,
Yeah.
and every 2 seconds we got disconnected.
Oh.
Do you have,
Now it is.
yeah,
Okay, here we are.
here's the head.
Here is what happens when you make the gefilte fish. You have to relax.
The head
And you have to eat the
fell
head.
apart, but there's plenty of meat on this head to make a whole meal. And this is it.
All right, we
And
survived.
Michelle is trying this for the first time, the work of her hands.
It was a joint project, and Sam is enjoying the challah. Well, he was. All right, let's try it. Here, I'll.
All right. You know, it might be good with this.
It's very good. It's not the usual because it tastes of salmon, but.
Right.
All right. Now we'll eat in
Well.
peace.
This is very good.
Success.
Any horseradish for the salmon. I'm going to try mayonnaise.
Okay.